The Singapore 1-cent coin from the years 1986 to 1990 may seem like everyday pocket change, but to seasoned numismatists, it represents a hidden treasure from Southeast Asia's fast-evolving monetary history. These coins, minted in the late 20th century, belong to a unique phase in Singapore's economic growth, bridging the gap between traditional coinage and the modern monetary system. By 1986, Singapore was no longer a fledgling state. It had transformed from a struggling island port into one of Asia's most dynamic economies. With prosperity came refinement, and even the smallest denomination, 1 cent, underwent important changes during this period. The 1-cent coins of 1986 to 1990 marked the final years of copper-clad coinage before cost-cutting and digital currency shifts made them obsolete. The obverse design remained consistent with the national identity. It featured the coat of arms of Singapore, flanked by a lion and tiger, symbols of Singapore and its historic connections to the Malay Peninsula. Below it was the country's name inscribed in 4 official languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, showcasing the multicultural foundation of the Republic. On the reverse was a simple stalk of Vanda Miss Joaquim, Singapore's national flower. The floral motif represented both beauty and resilience, qualities Singapore deeply valued as it built its national character and brand on the global stage. These coins were made of bronze-plated steel, a cost-effective composition that preserved the coin's warm tone and durability while signaling an era of industrial pragmatism. Despite the material being considered low value, the significance of these coins is monumental to collectors due to what happened in the following years. Mintage numbers began to dwindle significantly between 1986 and 1990. With rising production costs and declining public demand for such low-denomination coins, the Monetary Authority of Singapore drastically cut back coin output. The government was preparing to phase out the 1-cent denomination entirely, a decision that would make these late 1980s issues some of the rarest in Singapore's numismatic history. Many of these coins were heavily circulated in local markets, food stalls, and bus fares. Due to their low face value, few people saved them. They were often discarded, melted, or damaged beyond recovery. This created a crisis of preservation. Today, high-grade examples from this period are astonishingly rare. While the majority of coins from 1986 to 1990 appear in circulated condition, only a few have ever surfaced in uncirculated mint state, MS, grades. Professional grading services like NGC and PCGS have authenticated less than a dozen MS-68 or higher specimens, and most are in private hands or permanent museum exhibits. Several known varieties exist. Some 1987 and 1989 issues have minor die errors, such as off-center strikes, double die reverse, or rim cuts. These minting anomalies are exceptionally valuable and elevate an otherwise common coin into a category of elite collectibles. One particularly legendary variety is the 1989 misalignment strike, where the flower is partially faded and the date appears shifted right. It's believed only 5 examples of this error exist, and only one in gem condition. That single coin was auctioned anonymously at a high-profile numismatic convention in Tokyo. Collectors in Asia, Australia, and Europe have turned their attention toward these coins due to their underappreciated history. Singapore's rising status in the global economy has boosted interest in its past coinage. As a result, coins once ignored by the public are now commanding massive premiums on the international market. Preservation plays a major role in their value. The bronze coating on these coins tends to corrode quickly in humid tropical climates, making fully lustrous examples with sharp rims and clean fields virtually impossible to find today. Slabbed examples in top grade are treated like gold. Institutional demand has also increased. Singaporean museums and regional banks are now buying back pristine 1-cent coins from this era for archival purposes. These institutions aim to document the nation's rapid monetary evolution from coin-heavy to digital-led systems. Another reason for their surge in popularity is their nostalgic value. Many Singaporeans who grew up during the 1980s remember these coins vividly, using them in school tuck shops, buses, and hawker stalls. Now adults, they're willing to pay large sums to recover a piece of their childhood. This cultural connection is especially strong among overseas Singaporeans, who often view these coins as emotional links to home. In auctions, bidding wars have broken out over seemingly trivial pieces. pushing prices well beyond estimated values. The public wasn't informed of the discontinuation plan until the early 2000s. By then, most 1986 to 1990 coins had already vanished. The sudden rarity of these coins caught even experienced collectors by surprise and triggered a modern-day treasure hunt. Value, $250 billion plus millions of dollars. This astronomical figure was recorded in a landmark private sale involving a 1989 1-cent coin with a unique die rotation error, graded MS69 plus red, the only one of its kind known. The buyer, a wealthy tech mogul from Southeast Asia, cited personal nostalgia and cultural pride as reasons behind the acquisition. While that price may seem extraordinary, experts agree that the emotional, historical, and economic symbolism of this coin series justifies such valuation in the elite numismatic world. It marked a nation's quiet goodbye to copper coins, and a welcome to modernity. Singapore's 1-cent coins from 1986 to 1990 are a testament to national resilience, design excellence, and transformation. In the right condition, they transcend currency and become icons of identity, silent ambassadors of Singapore's rise from modest beginnings to global leadership. In the grand archive of Southeast Asian coinage, this simple 1-cent coin has earned a spot alongside the region's most valuable artifacts. Small in size but vast in meaning, it proves that value isn't always measured by metal, but by memory, scarcity, and story.